So this is the third episode of the subjects that I have promised to describe in my earlier videos. So this is the chapter 7, you can say, where this is chapter 7 where I will discuss on the subject where I will find distance of a line from a given point or distance between parallel lines. Okay, so this would be my topic today. So let's start. If you have noticed one thing, if I represent one line on xy coordinate system, whatever be the line, wherever it is going, it will cut the axis, both the axis once, if it is not parallel. So I am assuming the lines is slant, and on the basis I will describe the thing. Now I am assuming this line, the general formation is ax plus by and plus c equal to 0. This line represents that. Now this will cut the y and x axis at certain point. Assume that I am having one known point, that is c, that is given as x1 and y1 as its coordinate, and from there I have to find the distance, that means d, let's say, with a formula. That means I have to derive some formula which will give the direct method of calculating any distance from any point. Okay. Now this d represents the perpendicular distance from known point x1 and y1 to L. L I am denoting the line that has given. So I will join this line together, and I will name it P, Q, and this is C. So I have to find D as the distance small d, and this I am denoting with D. So this line, if it is cutting at axis x, so at x axis y is equal to 0. So that means if I put y value there, I will get x plus c equal to 0. That means x is equal to minus c by a. And similarly on y axis, x is equal to 0. Similarly, if I put there, I will get by plus c equal to 0. That means y is equal to minus c by b. So that point q would be minus c by a comma 0, because y is 0, and p would be 0 comma minus c by b. Okay, so 3 points I have already achieved. So from there, the earlier described formula where the vertices of a triangle, because this is forming a triangle, vertices of a triangle is given, the area will be half into, in cyclic order, means I am taking P as x1 y1, that means 0 minus c by b, and q is equal to minus c by a comma 0, and b, and this point I have taken c, x3 equals to x1 y1. Okay, so if I put these values, first x1, then with x1 it will come y3 2. So if I assume 3 2 1, x1 to 3 2 I am assuming. So y3, this is x1, this is 3, so y3 minus y2, this one 0. Then x2 my this one minus c by a, and x2 y1, because I'm going clockwise. First x1, y3 minus y2 I have taken, then x2, then y1 minus y2 I will take. y1 is minus c by b, y1 minus y3 is equal to y1 minus y1. Okay, I will write it here, plus x2 means minus c by a, and x2 y1 is equal to minus c by b minus y3 is equal to y1. Okay, now third term is x3. x3 हो गया, x3 I have taken, x3, this I have taken x1 y3 minus y2, x2 y1 minus y3, and x1. This time x1 is equal to, x1 I have taken, this time x3, x3 will come x1 and y2 minus y3, because clockwise I am moving. So y2 is equal to 0 minus y1 is equal to, so that will give you plus c by b. Okay, so it is very much essential to keep your calm and put the values accordingly, otherwise the total calculation will be distracted. So here the plus sign c square ab will come, plus c y1a, and here c x1b will come. x1, this will be 0. Oh, this will be 0, sorry. 0 multiplies anything, it will be 0. So I will remain with this one, c x1 by b. So let me put these values here. The final value is half c square ab plus c y1a plus c x1b. Okay, now from here I will take c by ab. If I take out, so it will remain with c, plus c I have taken, a I have taken, so b will be multiplied as a b y1, plus here I will get c I have taken, b I have taken, a x1. So this is nothing but ci 2ab, and the line itself, line with the value of x1 and y1 on the equation. Okay, so it's very easy to remember. So I have taken the line expression as ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this only the value I am putting the value of x and y. So remember, so this is this one. Now this is what I find the area of this. Okay, now why I am finding area? Because the area of a triangle, of this triangle, also I can find half into base PQ into altitude d. That will be nothing but c by this one, because in two mode I want to find area and I want to equalize those. So this is the one mode. Earlier from the concept that I have already learned in the last video, where the vertices is given, the area could be like this. Now this is the traditional one, where half into base into altitude. Altitude D I have to calculate. So only thing is I need to know PQ. Now let's say what is PQ. If PQ I have to find, so PQ is, this will form a right angle triangle. So PQ is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. So this is nothing but, this is origin OQ square plus OP square. So you can understand what is OQ. OQ is the x coordinate of this point. So this would be C square by a square, and OP is the y coordinate of this one. So this is C square by B square. Okay. Now if I take out C square, then this will come out as C, and I will take out AB. So when I will take out AB means from inside I am taking out A square B square. So the remaining thing will be there as A square plus B square. So this is the ultimate one of PQ value. If I put PQ value in the equation that I have already established, so it will be half, the 2 will be cancelled out. So D would be C by AB into AX1 plus BY1 plus C whole divided by PQ. So PQ I will find, C by AB is common here, and inside it is A square plus B square. Okay. Now this part I can cancel out. So the remaining thing that is finally is coming is something like that. The D, the distance, is equal to AX1 plus BY1 plus C on the top, and at bottom it will be under root of A square plus B square. So this is the final and the straightaway derivation, where all things are known, x1 and y1 from the point where, from where the distance has to be calculated, the perpendicular distance of the line. This is x1. So only thing is that the x1 and y1 will have to be inserted in the equation given. So this will give you the straightaway value, because here A, B, C are the constant, and this A and B are the coefficient of x and y respectively. So this will come like this. So in total, this only a numerical value will find. So this would be the distance. So now you have to remember the unit that may be there in the sum or may not be. So this would be this much of unit. So if it is specified, then you put the unit, otherwise you say this much of unit. So this will be the same if I assume that this point is on the parallel line. If parallel lines are given, so you have to assume some point. Let's say this parallel line also meet at x-axis and y-axis. So you assume a point here itself, when it will that other line, if it is given like that, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, whereas it is ABC. Now this the one confirm point that I will get, where y is 0 or x is 0. By putting y is 0 or x is 0, you will get some other coordinates. That means the point lying on x and y axis, that line will pass through. So this is the one point. Instead of this point, I will get another point. So with the help of this point or that point where it will meet on y axis, I can find this value. So this is the idea, where if nothing is given, only two parallel lines are given. So either of these two you can use for the point to get a point. Either you can put the value here itself to get a point on the x-axis, or you can get this point. From there you can draw parallel lines. So any of these two will give you the same result, because the distance between the parallel, the perpendicular distance, anywhere it is same. So I think you have understood it better. Just try some problem at home, and that idea will be more clear. once you will practice some problem at home. For you, I am leaving with some example. Let's say 2 lines is given like that. Now you need to find the distance between these 2 lines. So you try it at home. If this is the case, then what would be the answer? Okay. Or else, let's say a point given 2, 3. From there you have to find the distance of 6x plus 7y plus 8 is equal to 0. So either of these two you can try. You will get definite answer, and it will give you more confidence once you able to solve it. So thank you for now. Kindly subscribe and forward my videos to your groups so that more people can able to see my theories and problem solving skills, and they can be advantageous for them also. Thank you.